Hello loved ones, Eve here again. And before I get into anything, first order of business, I know it's been a while. It's been about a month or two. I apologize for that. I really don't have any good excuses. I'm not really used to filming and uploading videos. I promise I will get better and I will upload more frequently. And just sort of a heads up, if and when I do upload videos and they start becoming more frequently and often, they may not always be sort of a heavy topic. Some may be serious topics, some may not. Some may be like helpful tips, such as the playlist video that I did, and just things of that nature. That's just sort of a heads up of what's going on. Second, third order of business. Next order of business. Over the winter break, I read a book called It's Kind of a Funny Story by Ned Vizzini, and it's about a 15-year-old boy named Craig who is suffering through a pretty bad depression. He wants to kill himself. He calls a suicide hotline and decides not to kill himself, thankfully, and instead he checks himself into a hospital where he meets all these different kinds of people who sort of help him get through his depression and just really make him think about life. And while in the book he talks to his therapist or shrink or psychologist or whatever you want to call them, he talks to her and he's talking about tentacles, these tentacles that he has. And really what the tentacles are the things that are stressing him out, the things that are really making him have this depression and this anxiety and just sort of freak out, and basically what landed him in the hospital. And his doctor, the therapist, or shrink, or psychologist, or whatever you want to call it, she throws out the idea of having anchors, which are things that'll keep you sane and grounded. And basically, like an anchor, it'll keep you from sinking. It'll keep a boat from sinking. So he throws it out there and he finds something that he really loves. And that's actually what I wanted to talk about. The anchors that you could probably have. I know I have a lot of tentacles. When I was reading this book, I was sort of like, wow, this is how I feel. I didn't call them tentacles. I felt like I was ripped in like 6 different parts because I had, these so many things going on. It was, being here in school and then managing time with friends here at school, friends back at home, with my brother, aunts and uncles, and everybody wanted to have their time with me. And realistically, I can't be in 7 places at once. I wish I could. It would be a lot easier, but I just can't. And a friend of mine actually told me that I need to learn how to say no. And I'm not the type of person who likes to let people down. I'm the first one in my family to go to college. I understand why people want to see me. They want to see how I'm doing. They've never dealt with someone going away to college, like away from home, and actually being away from home. They've never dealt with that. So here I am, 3.5, 4 hours away from my home and my family, and everybody wants to be with me. And I understand that. Nevertheless, they were tentacles. They were things that were stressing me out, because not only am I having to deal with homework and school here, but I'm having to deal with the stresses of people calling me and texting me and just saying, when are you coming home? When are you going to come visit? Yeah, there's only so many hours in the day. Whoever signs off on the memo to get more than 24 hours in a day, please let me know. I would definitely sign the petition for it, because it would really go a long way. And when they brought up the idea of having anchors, it sort of reminded me of what I had to do to keep sane. My best friend, she had said I needed me time. It's a lot harder than that. I don't know how to do me time. I'm used to making everyone else happy and me being the last person on my mind. I know there are a lot of people out there like that who think of others first and then themselves last. And I don't like letting people down, which is why whenever someone calls me from home, when are you gonna come home? I get in my car and I drive the next weekend. You know, it's really stressful on a person once you get that call every single weekend. This video is basically about the different types of anchors that you can have to help you keep sane and to help you not be stressed out so much. The thing you have to do is take care of yourself. You have to take care of yourself first, because whether you want to believe it or not, you are the most important person in your life. You know, and you may be a parent, you may have kids, you may have younger siblings and things like that, but at the end of the day, you're the one that has to deal with yourself. You are the most important person in your life, and you have to make sure that you are happy. You have to do that. You have to make sure that you're happy so you can make others happy. So if you're the type of person who likes to do things for people and puts others first, put yourself first. You have to make sure that you're happy. You have to make sure you don't go crazy and you don't snap on someone. You have to have me time. I know it's hard to do, because it's hard for me, because if you're like me, you like a lot of stuff. You can't just do one thing. But there are other stuff that I can do that will get me off my mind. For example, I find relief in shooting people on the computer. I Google any type of sniper gun games and I shoot people. That's what I do. I mean, it's relieving stress. Any form of shooting games or anything like that, it relieves my stress or my possible anger that I have for someone else. And it really helps. I mean, for me it does. It helps. Video games, you know, not just games on the computer, but video games in general can definitely help someone relieve stress and just have time to themselves. Whether you like Bioshock, and Bioshock Infinite is coming out, you know, with a 1999 mode. You know, whether you like Call of Duty or things like that. Me, I like Portal. Portal, I love this game. I love it so much because it gets you thinking, and it not only does it relieve stress, but it exercises your brain. And those are the type of games that I like. Actually, another thing that you can do is just lock yourself in a room. Get away from people. I know you may have friends and family who love you and care about you, but just get away from them, because they're part of the reason why you're so stressed out. Some of you out there may be, well, you know, Eve, people make me happy. If I want to be happy, being around people make me happy. Try to find a different way. Because while people may make you happy, they can also stress you out. And it just takes that to stress you out. Trust me. I love you. I love my roommates. I love them. But when you're in a bad mood or when you're not happy, anything can set you off. Whether you love the person or not, anything can set you off. So just take some time off to yourself. Music can definitely help. My happy playlist. I know I made a video about my happy playlist, and not only listening to music can affect your mood and make things better for you, but try playing it. If you video games, it goes on video games. Guitar Hero, Rock Band. If you like that, do that. Play an instrument, just do that. I play the drums. I don't wanna, whatever. But just do that. Or, hold on. I have a guitar. That can be a perfect opportunity for you to get away and just have a stress-free time, is learn how to play an instrument. If you always wanted to play an instrument, I mean, I always wanted to play the guitar. I've had it for a while, and I know some notes. I know the beginning of some songs, but it's just a really great thing to get your mind off your mind, really. I mean, I know me, if I'm not stressing out, I'm thinking about stressing out, and it's just stay. It's just not a good time. Whatever you think will make you happy, do it. And if you don't know what'll make you happy, just try everything. Try picking up an instrument. Sing your heart out. I know I've lost my voice singing, just jamming out of my car. Just rocking out, just sing the top of your lungs. And just be happy. Try to find some me time. Because really, like I said, at the end of the day, you need to be taken care of. Just get away. Get away. That's all I can say to you is just try to get away. You have to understand that when I say take care of yourself and that you're the most important person in your life, that doesn't mean I'm telling you to be selfish. And that doesn't mean that it is being selfish if you take care of yourself. That's just mentally, physically healthy for you, is to take care of yourself. You have to be happy. There's just no other option to it. But that's it of me rambling. That's all I have for you today. I promise I will definitely get better at posting these videos more frequently. It's towards the end of the week, so I hope you've all had a great week. I know it's kind of late, but I do hope you all had great holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. I hope you all were safe. And until next time, take care of yourselves.